step up and shave some time off the clock. Explosives planted. 4-on-4 ensuing again. It's Config just chipping away at this pack. Low HP though, congregated in the kitchen.
Where's the kit for this? They're taking a long time here, Astralis.
Blame has a go, and another head from the Jade. It's up to twistzz now. Low, even lower now, and that's clean. That is clean counterstrike from Astralis.
This is a good call here. You can see nobody in the site right now. Might be retake for Astralis here. Glave's going to take down two. The line now, both hitting the deck.
That's a problem. 2 headshots completely through the smoke, and Mouz. Next round, you have nothing at all. Brutal.
Be a problem and continuing to keep this discussion going. Oh, okay, hold up, Dexter. That's what you want to see. Blame pushing forward here, has a chance.
Could have seen a trade, need to see a trade. They haven't hit their shots, but Frozen does. 2 digs in the feed. Config, if he was to go down here, if Dexter put the bullet in the right place. Oh, but it's JDC. They have no right to this round, but it's getting scary now. No armor, and there's still time on the clock, but Frozen pulls another out of the hat, and that's it. Mouz! How? Yeah. Smoke deployed. 18 seconds where you just have to stare at it, or he pushes through! JDC, that's ballsy. Doesn't clear his corners and is punished. Frozen combines though. Farley should have an opportunity, but he catches lead from twistzz. And now with the bomb down, Astralis.
He needs to take a bit of traction right there because he's bait essentially in that situation. The fact that he got a kill is great.
Yeah, Zipex is going to be begging for help. A 5-7. Oh no! JDC didn't check it! And now the AK's dead! Zipex with 2! Some divine intervention on a 5-7. As well from that short side, it's Bemis. Found, damage, team kill, getting really scary now. Astralis making him sweat. Bemis just trying to survive, 14 HP, a bullet, a single bullet would end him here, and the Lithuanian falls. On the retake is twistzz caught out, wallbang, 9 HP, have they got the kit?
It's going to be close. I don't know if there's time for this. There's no time. Blame's going to run. Not a chance in the world here.
In. It's out to Pandemonium. Another opening for Blame F. A necessary trade. Glaive and Config called upon. JDC applying the pressure. A well-placed Molotov forces the smoke. Just staring at the grey screen as Glaive plucks one from the pack. Another from Glaive. Vigilant on that CT hold. He's got teammates now, and Mouz quite the opposite. Just the 2 of them. Trying to tango, a miss from twistzz.
Unsecured. Backpedaling aware, and a good shot from Farley. Looked like a moment there that he might have slipped into Frozen's crosshair.
Like this, and futility for JDC as he's the first one in and out. Bemis down and out. But still the pressure continues. Trying to crunch. The rotations are starting to stack up. And Config actually meets his demise. They are going to have an opportunity to play some counter now. Giving them nothing, a jiggle out of twistzz. Look at the time. Somebody from Astralis has to call this off. Get out of there. Save what you can, because Mouz have got another one.
Didn't look like there was any intent there at all from Astralis. A bit limp. Frozen goes down to the bomb, sure, but they...
Fires off a warning shot instead. Running down now. Does need to reposition. The flames, the flashes. They pour into the site, and so does the hot lead from the Kalashnikov. JDC won. Another miss. Farley overrun. JDC has opened up the B site. Oh, and it's a closed round.
Not again.
Really? Can he do what Farley couldn't? A whole squad heading his way. Fires off the shot. They know he's here to play, and it's JDC. Again, cracking open the bomb site. 1 to go, and that'll do nicely. A 6th round, a guarantee.
Feels like a step ahead right now from Mouz, right? They always seem to be either making the right decision or the players making the right play.
Now that is different. Dexter's going to put Blame into the smoke screen. He's not going to be ready for this. A clean kill for his 10th. Blame farming as per usual.
Where more impact from Farley now would be great. Steps out, grabs a second, but has to defend the B-bomb site on his own.
Farley trying to make a name for himself here. They're closing in on him fast. He knows he's got to be aware of this. And just cut down, but immediate trade. It's Blame. Into the side is Bemis. We've got 60 onto Bemis here. He needs this. Jewel! He can't do it. Config too good. It's the Berserkers, both of them firing on all cylinders. And this is cheeky, there's no way. Torji works this out, and Config with 2. Oh, Farley, he's in a bit of a tight box. He can work and hit some shots from here, though, as he's been hit a warning shot across the bow. Beamer surely down, and oh, does hit the nade, but JDC has pulled Mouz into the site. He's going for a plant. Surely someone can contest it. It's down. JDC lays his life on the line, but it does go down. The bomb now ticking in Mouz's favor, and Dexter on the AWP for 2. Zipex before he can even get there.
And a pivot back. Have to deal with Farley's AWP, but an execute could be tidy if they just walk forward straight in, and Torji still gets the better of him. How?
That's a big opening to lay down. Mouz, few and far between. If they put their name in the feed first, Glaive levels the odds. JDC may have to be called upon again, and down goes Glaive. Blame on notice, resmoke required. It's Zipex and Blame to try and get back in, and Blame now known in that connector position. A battle of wits between Frozen, and he catches Config mid-strafe. Bomb down. Some ill intent for these CTs defending into mid. Config catches one with the back turned, immediate from Torji back. Answers. Window smoked, options few and far between. It's Torji into the B side, but there's Glaive again. Oh! Torji, he is not done, and he will not surrender. And Dexter, signature pace change. Look at this. Already Farley, sweat on the brow. Mouse hand slippery, and Dexter has done damage into the site, and that's another body falling to the wayside. Astralis just 2 men to try and find a 6, try and pull this round back, and that's 10, ladies and gentlemen.
Chip on in, and here they come.
This would be a perfect confidence booster as Bemis, only the 1. Dexter now dancing around the triple box, bodies flooding into the site. He'd love another frag, and he does. Line up, Zipex puts the bomb on the floor. Frozen from CT, dancing with Glaive. And a 3-on-3 established. Not for long. It's Torji shifting the dialogue back. Is Blame. Still JDC running down that bomb carrier. Farley in no man's land. How do you break this crossfire? How do you break it? No answers. No answers. Blame back turned, and a headshot provided. That was a team ace, Chad.
For the Danes and Farley, well, they're hanging him out on the fishing rod right now. The entry fragging primary AWP with a rifle is flashed, is dead, is done.
Yeah, that's the trade you need to see, though, and it's provided. Fig, though, with a back turn. Torji should be dead. Secured by Config. Dexter does not have the perfect weapon, but the MP9, it sings as he upgrades, and Config crawls. Blame and Config combine to put Astralis' first on the...
Bemis, but not the end of the world. This time they want to take the fight, jumping out. Frozen's pushing forward.
This is aggressive, hyper-aggressive, and Torji delivers the double. He wants more. He's running the gauntlet, trying to tap at the pixels. Farley, long range. Blame looking to cancel play. Torji on the rifle. The only M4 in the mix. So Bemis has to be that first defensive component, a tag twice. Run on down now. Can he finish off Glaive? Finish what he started. Anticipates the swing. It's Zip with a pre-fire. 2v4 now, 2v2. Astralis stabilizing on the back of these veterans. Hard clear required. Glaive put to bed. It's up to Zip. Oh dear. 3 already. Could he come up clutch? It's JDC though. Plenty of time. Zip run down. And JDC saves them from a red face there.
Off gets Junge.
The name of the game, a quad of Danes in that connector. And oh, Frozen absolutely none the wiser. Bemis is in trouble. Dexter with an opportunity. The tip of Config's head spotted, but he cannot close. And so JDC locked out as the smoke will pop.
Him off the hook, allowing him to play the game. He has 17 kills to his name, having a blinder here. Fantastic stuff from JDC, but that'll be positions here.
Surely Mouz don't get anything more.
I don't know about this. It's looking sketchy on the aim here.
They convert the first. Battered and bruised. Astralis running out of health right now. What is going on? Another Torji on the USP. This will break their hopes and dreams. Astralis, the gimme round. Weapons picked up. Another headshot. They got nothing. Nothing but Blame F to call upon.
Can he get out? Can they bail the AWP out of danger here? Because Config's coming.
Yeah, he's locked in. Dexter to try and bail him out, but he can punish on the pin pull. Oh! Dexter dunks! JDC as well. Farley trying to stabilize. He paid a heavy blood price for that duel. And Glaive losing his head. Mouz They had 7 opportunities against Astralis now. And now he goes. Mouz to secure their map pick. Farley to clutch, to extend play. An ace clutch at 10 HP. Mouz maybe fumble the first 2, but surely twistzz and beamers have got this one in the bag.
Look how tight they're playing these situations. Poised right now. Just need one more kill to get the first map. This is the first stage for this team. They're looking hot.
I'm sure their team huddle is going to be all smiles as they prepare for Nuke, our second of the series. Farley clearing his corners, but they are playing for the close. Advancing now, a single bullet would take him down, 10 HP. And that's the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. A roller coaster for Mouz. Looking like they were down and out those first 2, but Chad, they came back with a vengeance.
Config and Blame. Zerka in the boulder working towards Yard here, and twistzz with a lot on the plate. Nice shot from twistzz. Config down.
That's what the P250's for. It was for that trade. Blame unable to do so. Ramp now taken. It's a lot of space for the T side.
I can't believe how restrained they were in that situation. And well, the bomb goes down, but the death is there. It's on Farley here.
Okay, well, a lot of work to be done, and it's already set for a close.
Needs an ace here from Zip.
But he needs to knock him off the bomb, and Dexter's having none of that. Oh, it's a tough fight. It's a very tough fight. JDC doubles up. And Astralis' hope wanes with the spray. twistzz trades, and it's only Farley.
You can see the idea again, and Farley here up against the clock, so only 19 seconds left. Tech 9 armor, sure, but not long for this world. Beamers will pick up a clean steps the mark here. Just going to take one deagle bullet.
Yeah, you've got to separate and choose your fights wisely. He has taken a lot of flak damage there, and it's Dexter that's called upon.
They're going to
spray one by one into the line of fire. Blame F's deagle deadly. Astralis really now with a threatening round. Now Yard is clear. Beamer's called upon to clutch up. It's Blame F goes down. Farley and JDC. Bomb now down. JDC trying to close this gap, but Farley closes for Astralis. Hard pressed to put his crosshair on ahead. Astralis taking this and playing this by the book. Look how little answers they have. Quick adjustment from Farley. That nearly ran away from him, but JDC needed one, gets it done. Get to see a plant closing in now on the site. Bait and switch from JDC and Beamers. 2 more required. He's only got 13 bullets. They have to plant here. Surely they've got time to dip down the vents, but no, it's 2. And partners. Site be able to handle this. It's about to go. 0 to 100. Counter flash required. Beamers, bait and switch maybe. twistzz lying in wait. Will he be cleared? Config does go down, but it's solid from Astralis, flattening that top site defense.
Beautiful. Very clean execute right there. Taking care of business, and the round is...
Some proactivity requested from Mr. Birchall, and it's some proactivity you will get. twistzz, oh, burns down immediately. Firm finger on the pulse of this defense. Beamer's trying to stand and deliver. The util is so good. Has a chance, they're swinging in. It's a slither gap, and Glaive, a 3rd frag. Mixing it up again, a new flavor added to the mix again. They're cooking up trouble. And twistzz too. Good catch on Farley's jiggle. That might slow proceedings. It's frozen with a head-to-head that he does win. And Glaive walks straight into the crosshair. Trade from Blame, low, but not going to give up without a fight. He's all onto Blame and down into the no-scope. For this disadvantage dance, Astralis, oh, another one out of twistzz orb. Config's been caught. Still Farley, though.
That's heaven control.
Beamers in support. Crossfire established. Damage inflicted, but it's not lethal. Still a problem! Astralis turn the tables. twistzz, all of that hard work, and it may be for naught. It was Farley with an impactful double.
He's trying to get this bomb across.
Yeah, that's their objective, but into Farley. A 9th looms as JDC seals the fate of Zipex. A weapon upgrade.
Hold up. twistzz still here.
He's having a go. He's giving it a good go. A good shake of the stick. The long and lethal stick. twistzz jumping down. And twistzz! What is that? Ungodly in the cathedral. Leaping down. twistzz lives on, but Glaive is starting his crawl, and he has been perhaps spotted at the tip of his head. Was visible.
I think Beamer's heard him as well, right? He was very noisy off the top there of main.
Oh, Beamer's taking a duel spray battle with Blame. Few can prevail against him, and he's done it again. An opening for Astralis. A hard fight. Config with a left-right good night. But this is Astralis territory. Clear objectives. Glaive already neutralizes Frozen. This is going to go wrong. It's not even one. Config will take down Glaive. Thinking better of an immediate challenge. Timing favors him. He separates Config from the pack and evades the immediate response. Still problems now. Glaive. Dexter's door. Needs one hit. Needs one. Gets two. Snatches the round from Astralis. Towards the commitment. Zip likely lobby, they say. And with 18 seconds, 4 breathing down the back of his neck. They'll end with a 6th. Competitive half if Mouz can dust themselves up. And these Glocks, not destined for glory at range, they're having a go, and closing the gap was Beamer's past tense, courtesy of Config. Fast on the flank, and Glaive's ready for you. twistzz gets nothing done. Oh, Farley with 3 quick clicks. Doing so in a passive nature.
The 2-2 right now with this info. Barrel spotted.
Okay, problems now.
And maybe they're conceding a round like this already. Look at Zip starting to backpedal, Config as well. They need to get a kill here early. They can still go for this, and there's one back.
With this exception on screen. And up to no good is Config. Extends the advantage as Astralis wrestle back control of this defensive half. There is something to be said about this from Dexter. Needs another. Oh, Config's down. Finds a flash, turns it nicely. It's Blame on the swing, and Dexter is handling business. 4 from Dexter. It could be 5. That is sensational. They needed that. Mouz given a gift. Dexter's taken down the hardest hitter, no less as well, and now sweeping in to get some answers. Problem solving on the fly. Timing. Oh, he adjusts! Glaive pulls the trigger first, but Dexter draws a second. Changing the dialogue now. Farley up on the heavens. He can do some damage. A missed flick. It's Config though. Up the vent. A double causing trouble. Too many bodies. Astralis. Map. Farley rotated early. And a quick flick across Dexter. Looking away and hunted down. twistzz will avenge. Still advantage for the defense. And Beamer, ooh, doesn't even get a chance to process Config's position. Yeah, I don't think Config can see a way in either. He's also playing counterstrike, known for his timings. Not today. Astralis push us to 3. We've got a series now, Chad. We have a quarterfinal. Astralis, he's hitting good bullets. Zip down. Config down. Hold your horses, Astralis.
I don't think he's going to consider this one here.
Yeah, not today. Blame closes the round down on Ancient. And Glaive trying to do what Farley did, and he's let it slip. An open window is a bit windy for Glaive, and JDC punishes the Farley reload on the retreat. They're in, and a threatening second round. JDC just about weathers the spray. Config spotted, eliminated, took a chunk out of twistzz.
Happy with that, but Config blind in the time, and running him down. Config's grabbed one, the deagle for the second. Config lighting him up.
He really got away with murder there. Double deeg. The bomb ticking, Mouz will take it. They just want to do frags. They don't actually care about the round. They want to take everything away. Frozen hiding in plain sight will go down to the bomb as well. Reed, look at this. Just walks across. Glaive punishes. Oh, and Glaive does more than punish. He spanks Mouz back to spawn. Dexter, an opportunity, but only the one. Announced his presence now, and Config quick to avenge. Yeah, any day of the week. $800 in a lost round for every member of the T side with a bomb down. Down goes JDC. Config does overstep the line. And Zipex claws it back. That will be the last of Astralis' defensive smokes unless Zip moves on over. Speaking of the devil, he's has and frags. Run down by JDC to partner up, and Is he gonna try and contest off the flash? JDC still doing the flashbang dance, and Xypex dealing damage, heavy damage through the smoke. Needs help now, and it's one and done. Farley quick on the draw with the oh yes!
These last two on the site, sure, they're ticking down the bomb for moments now, but these kills should come their way. Zip will grab one, JDC. I don't know what he can get done here. The Mac-10's a good weapon for the job, and we'll find a second.
Oh, the Tech-9, it's good for the fight! He's making this clutch a reality, Chad! He's got time on his side! Glaive, a battle of wits, the smoke, he hears it, goes for the bang. JDC can't afford to fumble this, and he pulls it off.
He's done it!
He's done it! JDC clutches up in Cologne!
Whoa, big sigh of relief right there. Can you believe it? The Mac-10 in his hands.
He hasn't checked Ona, and Zip's got there in time. 10, you need to plan. Frozen doesn't have the health or the bullets. And he will be finished off from the flank. Beamers plants the play in sight, and Astralis. It looked like they'd been caught out. This is almost deliberate. And Config loses his head to the Dexter Galil, an upgrade for the Aussie. And it could very well be an upgrade for Mouz. Close that gap to just a single round, and big frag as well onto Blame to seal the deal. Two men defense. Oh, just over that smoke. Dexter's lucky to be alive. Glaive not so lucky. JDC on the trade. Beamers fell.
Don't need to commit here.
They're considering it though, and Torgy's fired off a warning shot. They know the AWP's there, but JDC.
So huge problems here.
No risk taking, or you'd assume as much. I say that flashed off. And whoa, Torgy goes wide. And Zip blind. Pulls the trigger. Torgy, he wants blood. He can smell it in the water, and overextension leads to an equalizer. Time suggests the commitment's coming, but nobody's home. And nerves spread. Uncertainty brews. Frozen with two. And they're right back in it. The dying stages of this 15th. Now the nade to the nose. No armor on that. Leaves a mark. Config and Farley trying their luck. Turning it around. Base the shot. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous out of Config. 1.5. Not easy for Farley. Naked and afraid. 1 versus 2. With the big green clearing corners. Beamers gets it. And Mouz will close with a 9th.
For Astralis.
Oh, Config's got a lot on his plate, and he doesn't even have a bite. Not a nibble. Torgy smacks it out of his hands. Glaive eats his own flash, and lucky to be alive. He's being checked on now and run on down. Just a Glock, but it worked well for the first. 3 on 3, bomb still ticking. Astralis have the advantage in that respect. Kid on JDC, pressure. Xypex needs to win a duel.
He's just gonna sit it. He's just gonna sit it. It's not planning for him.
Clear it. Blame spots it out, knocks him off and closes. So close.
For Mouz, the kill's great, but him staying alive is better, and here comes the pressure towards A.
Yeah, that smoke's lovely from Blame. Really nice. You can see what it does to Torzy. Forces him into the site, forces him posted up, and misses his chance. They're going to run on in. JDC, though, Torgy working well together, trying to manage his angles, stay alive, keep fighting, hitting shots. Glaive the last, and Torgy lives on. Nothing for Glaive in this one. A great shot, but to get the bomb down, under Torgy's watch, under Dexter's rule, it's not to be. Of options, and Torgy is going to rattle one back. Glaive gone. He's got a lot breathing down his neck. Beamer's catching the Config lurk, but the bomb is going down. And you can see Beamer's, the body language implies the decision's been made. They will not contest. Glaive's looking for unarmored head. Oh, Beamer's gets nothing done. Run on down by the Mac-10. And only one rifle remains for Mouz. It's a big one, but Dexter's coming in hot! Coming in hot, red hot! As he sprays them down on long! Make a play like that! And now Torgy and JDC, surely they can put the cherry on top. Move, someone finish it before Blame throws it all in vain. There you have it! What a round again. We've had an ace out of him. Playing with fire now, or playing with Farley. Actually, he gets him down. The ball's on this guy.
The wide swing's one thing, the repeak is another here. Config also swatted away. Dexter now sitting on a heater, throwing out bullets like nobody's business, stepping on in, they give one back. Beamers.
Torgy doesn't react. Config trying to use that low HP to great success. As Glaive, what? They were boosting, and the round resuscitation delivered. A Glaive spray down, a config flank. Can JDC do anything? 4v4 with damage, this is it. So he actually can't see a thing. Can't see a thing! Wow, Glaive has saved Astralis right there. Wrong side of the map, he's working it out now. Oh, he separates config. A bit of damage onto Zip, but that stopped them on planting. He can't contest again.
They might have to go here.
And they're trying. Oh. Frozen, one. Oh, takes down Torji, and now he's gone. Can Dexter save Mouz again? Is there another clutch in the cards? Blame doesn't think so. Calls for aid. The beacons are lit. Torji in time. Oh, wow! Against an AWP, no less. Config knocks him for 6. And that is 14. Guaranteed, and with 5 hearts still beating. By that to start his aggressive crawl. A bit of an oopsie. Dexter's posted another on the FAMAS. That's 2 openings. And Glaive puts bullet into his rib cage. 1 back from Astralis. Oh, Bemis! Drive-by from Glaive, and Farley wins the duel. 2-on-2.
He can deny this.
This is his bomb site. Farley, what? Premonition, still caught off. JDC posts it. Spotted out, 10 seconds. Glaive starting to solve the riddle. He might be able to plant safe, spotted out. He doesn't have the time, and another recovery. Just when you think Mouz are out, they pull you back in.
Big smile on JDC's face there. The crowd trying to whir them into action here, but they don't understand what the economy is going to look like after this.
Now,
they're just going to creep up. Dexter's going to swing straight into this.
Just going to get run down. Good util. Flashes are good. The frags are better. Only Bemis can redeem himself with nothing. And that semi-final gets even closer now for Astralis. Oh, I mean, pinching pennies. And charging his Glaive already. Flashbang, 3, standing and delivered by config as well. Mouz just disintegrating. Astralis, look at the pace.
Round.
Config to throw the icing on the cake. And a certainty, unless Bemis could do the impossible. Doesn't have the time, and that's it! Glaive and Astralis roar into action in a 3-map affair. Experience prevails.